10 celebrities who have embarrassed their kids. They may be rich and famous, but these A-list moms and dads are also guilty of some seriously cringe-worthy moments. One David Beckham being crowned the sexiest man alive has to earn you some street cred with a kid, right? Not so much. Becks told Good Morning Britain earlier this year about the time he brought his 16-year-old son, Brooklyn, to school. "So I dropped him around the corner," he said. As he was walking into his school, I opened the window and shouted, "I love you" to him. It didn't go down very well, but you know, it made him smile a couple of days later. Number 2 Will Smith. If anyone gets that parents just don't understand, it's Will Smith. Still, that hasn't stopped the Fresh Prince from planting kisses on his 17-year-old son Jaden whenever the mood strikes, and when cameras are rolling to record the whole thing. He's launched sneak attack smooches during talk shows, press junkets, and red carpet appearances, and he once even tried to publicly combine their hands to make a heart shape. "I appreciate the love, but there's a time and place to kiss somebody," an unamused Jaden told Cambio. Number 3 Joe Simpson. In 2004, during the height of Jessica Simpson's popularity, her father, Joe, famously went on the record praising the blonde beauty's ample bosom. What's even creepier is he expounded on her sexiness. He told GQ, "Jessica never tries to be sexy. She just is sexy. If you put her in a t-shirt or you put her in a bustier, she's sexy in both. She's got double D's. You can cover those suckers up." Thanks, Dad. Number 4 Medina. She's adopted a British accent, rubbed a Puerto Rican flag in between her legs, and worn bras that looked like toes. Yet daughter Laura drew the line when her famous mom walked 2011's Vanity Fair Oscars party wearing basically a black leotard and some lace. When Madge thrust out her booty to the awaiting bank of photographers, her daughter reportedly begged, "Mom, you have to. But you tell me to behave like a grown-up." Number 5 Lionel Richie. The 80s are one long decade of embarrassing moments most celebrities, and their kids, would just as soon forget. But if you're Nicole Richie, you're forced to relive them as long as YouTube and VH1 exist. The mom of 2 confessed she can't watch her musician dad dance. "It's just very uncomfortable for me," she explained to Entertainment Tonight. "I'm just not really feeling it. So I was more into the ballads, because, watching my dad dance. I just get so embarrassed." Number 6 Courtney Cox. Poor Coco Arquette. Courtney Cox's daughter got the not-so-great surprise of her life when, during an interview, her actress mom spilled the beans about the little girl's hardcore love of Barbie dolls. Later, the Cooler Town star said, she got really upset and embarrassed. All of a sudden, Barbies were not cool. Number 7 Barack and Michelle Obama. Lotus once revealed that daughters Sasha and Malia are horrified by her dancing and singing and would much prefer their famous parents stay very quiet. The same goes for the pomp and circumstance that surrounds every official appearance, including parent-teacher conferences. The other day, Malia was like, "Oh no, is Dad coming? Is he bringing all those cars? Really? It's like the other day I think they almost hit my teacher," Michelle told Gayle King in 2012. Number 8 Lenny Kravitz. If you can beat them, make a meme. That's exactly what Zoe Kravitz did after Katy Perry rubbed up against her rocker dad, Lenny, during the 2015 Super Bowl halftime show. The next day, she posted a photoshopped image of Barry's grinding sesh next to one of the 26-year-old looking mildly disgusted, with the word "Dad" on it. Well played, Zoe. Well played. Number 9 Ozzy Osbourne. The Prince of Darkness isn't above having some light-hearted fun at his children's expense. When daughter Kelly was a teen, her dad saw that she was wearing a thong under her jeans. Apparently, Ozzy was not a fan, because he wrestled her down to the floor and cut the offensive undies right in front of the girl's friends. "I died of embarrassment and burst into tears," she said. Mom was hunched over the sink, laughing her head off, screeching, "Ozzy? No." Number 10 Peter Facinley. Having a famous dad can be tough. But when one of your celebrity parents happens to be a heartthrob, that's a whole new level of difficult. Just ask Luca Facinley, whose dad, Peter, starred as the hunky Carlisle Cullen in the Twilight movies. She's like, "Let's not talk anything while I don't mention it. Wear a hat to my school," Mom Jenny Garth told Parade in 2010.